Hey everyone, Steve Milloy here. The food police and food nannies are trying hard to scare you with the notion that the food industry is poisoning us and our children with various food additives. I recently cut a video generally debunking the scare about so-called ultra-processed foods. The link to the video is in this post, but it looks like I'll be doing a lot more food-related videos. Today I will address the claim that red dye number 3, or just red 3, causes cancer. California has already enacted a 2027 ban on red 3 because of that claim, and that is putting pressure on the FDA to do the same. This recent CBS News report says that red 3 has been found to cause cancer. It cites and links to a 2012 study from the National Institutes of Health, or the NIH. That sounds authoritative, but if you follow the link, it doesn't take you to an NIH study. It takes you to a 2012 review article, essentially a dressed-up opinion piece, co-authored by Michael Jacobsen, the founder of the so-called Center for Science in the Public Interest, or CSPI, or just the food police. CSPI gained notoriety over the past 50-plus years for what I call food libeling. You may recall back in the 1990s, for example, when CSPI attacked Fettucine Alfredo as heart attack on a plate. But let's get back to red 3. The claim that red 3 causes cancer rests on a single study done 37 years ago in 1987. In that study, lab rats of both sexes were fed food containing a range of doses of red 3 for a period of 30 months. At the highest dose tested, and we'll get to that in a moment, a statistically significant number of male rats developed thyroid adenomas. The vast majority of the rats did not get adenomas, but the number that did was statistically significant for the males. So does that prove that red 3 causes cancer? No, not even close. First, while an adenoma is a tumor, it is a benign tumor, not a malignant one, so none of the rats actually got a dangerous cancer from the experiment. I could stop there, but I won't. The adenomas only occurred at a statistically significant level in the male rats, but male rats are known to be a poor model for studying thyroid effects in humans. Their biology is just too different. Rats are not little people after all, and this study result is just absolutely meaningless for human cancer risk, even if any malignant cancer had occurred, which it did not. So to recap, we have one very old study. There was no malignant cancer. The only effects were in males, and so were entirely irrelevant to humans, and the effects were only observed at the highest dose. How high was that highest dose? This is my favorite part. It took a little bit of research to make this calculation, but I was finally able to find enough data to express the highest dose in a non-scientist friendly manner. I'm going to use jelly beans made with red 3. Since the food additive scare is children-based, I calculated the dose for a child weighing 30 kilograms or 66 pounds. So let's assume for the sake of argument that the rat study result was directly applicable to humans. The child dose of red 3 equating to the highest dose the rats received is the same as a child eating 184,000 red jelly beans per day. That's about 460 pounds of red jelly beans per day, an amount 7 times more than a 66-pound child weighs. And they have to eat those 184,000 red jelly beans every day for 30 months. As you can see, from soup to nuts, the notion that red 3 is a cancer risk is without a basis in reality. Stay up with the latest in junk science. Follow me on X @junkscience and at my website, junkscience.com. Thanks for watching.